6 minutes past 3, waiting for the crowd to clear off the field. Scoreboard says 1-4 to 1 point in favour of Monagea. As you've probably noticed, we've changed sides of the field due to the elements. Ball is in. Liam Helley goes highest, holds it under severe pressure from Tom Wilkinson. Boots it up the field towards Brian Scanlon. Brian Scanlon beats John Moriarty. Gets it in towards Seamus Sullivan. The ball goes low. Tom Ryan comes out with it. Up the field, Liam Helley holds it. Gets it across to his brother Donny. Donny racing up the field. It screws way off his boot out to the right. Tim Wilkinson coming out for it. John McGrath challenging him. Tim kicks it with his right boot. It's not his best leg, but it comes to Martin Hogan. Martin with his left leg up towards Seamus Sullivan. Holds it into his belly. Ned Ryan challenging him. He gets a nice pass into John McGrath. John tries to get a kick in here, but is fouled and pulled by the arm as he does so. And it's a free in. He'll probably take it himself. It's at that side of the field. A great start for Monagea. John McGrath with the left boot after being fouled himself. 1-4 to 1 point so far. I'd see Archdeacon Lyons after arriving in here to the field, and if any man is entitled to be, he is. John McGrath kicks it low. Pat Hurley challenging for it. Bertie Hartnett out the wing. It comes to John McGrath again. He rounds his man, does the toe to hand, gets a pass inside to Pat Hurley. Pat holds it, sells a dummy, kicks with his right. It's high, it's good, it's over the bar. A great point from Pat Hurley after a lovely pass from John McGrath. 1-5 to 1 point. As I say, Archdeacon Lyons, after making his appearance, he's been over at the other side for the first half, and like ourselves decided to come to this side. 94 years of age and still going strong. Surely one of the great Gaels, and of course a great friend of the parish of Monagea. Here he hopes to see him win their first county football title, and it looks all like they're going to do it now. We're having a little difficulty here with the camera, and we're going to have to change the battery. So, just changing a battery. We'll be back live in the air shortly with you. I'm very sorry here, but there's a big problem after arriving with our camera. We're going to have to change the battery, so we'll be out for a few minutes until we change it. Huh? One up. There's an injury over on the far side of the field to the man who kicks out the ball. John Crehan. It seems to be going off. There's a sub on. We'll keep you in touch. But what a goal by Gunnar Brown. Tom Wilkinson lobs it up the centre of the field here, and Con Warren tearing out it with Mick Green. Con Warren and Mick Green slips with it. No, it's Jerry O'Sullivan trying to round Con Warren, but Con shielding him well without falling him and blocks him down eventually. He goes down for it. Con boots it up the field. A great bit of work. Where the ever run on Gunnar Brown is there again. He's lunged at by corner back, but he's still standing. He took the tackle and he's down injured. But knowing the gunner, I think he'll get up. John Horrigan, fairly sizable man, lunged at Gunnar Brown and met him on the run. But once again, it shows Gunnar's workload making himself available. He's limping slightly, but running back to take up his position. Donny Hurley is going to kick it. Getting back, take a run at it. Donny gets a good thump of it down the field. Backs and forwards going high for it. Seamus Sullivan knocks it down. It comes to Brian Scanlon, rounds his man, slips, gets it in across the centre towards Pat Hurley. Pat in possession, nearly caught around it. It gets in his boot, but it's gone way to the right. But it's not gone out. Bertie Hartnett holds it, keeps it in play, rounds his man, and tips it across. And it's a brilliant point from an acute angle. Bertie Hartnett seemed to be on the end line from here, kicked it with the outside of his boot, and it slipped over the bar. A great point by Bertie Hartnett. 2-6 to Monagea, 1 point for Ballybricken. And Monagea playing like champions now. Fighting for everything, even though they're 2-6 to 1 point in front. Is John Howdigan to kick out this one. Up the field it comes. Donny Helley and Liam clashing together for it. It comes to John McGrath. John, judged to have held it too long. And Tim Wilkinson has a free, but he's leaving it to centre back Paul de Grind. John a bit unfortunate there maybe to get caught. Paul de Grind the centre back. About to take it. Ballybricken need a score if they're going to seriously think about winning this game. It goes off Liam Helley's hands, it comes back. Tom Mulcahy blocks it down. Sean Arnold is in there fighting for it. Kevin Hogan was coming out with it, but there's a foul. I can't say who fouled it. It seemed to be behind the ball. Marky Reedy has given a free on the 21. Monagea lining the goals, and so they should. Jerry O'Sullivan to take it. He may well go low, but no, he's decided to take his point. 2-6 to 2 points for Ballybricken. Tom Mulcahy with the kick out. Good one by Tom into the breeze. The breeze holds it. Martin Hogan under it. Tommy Dowling going up for it. Blocked down again by Martin Hogan. But Martin is judged to have fouled, and it's a free down. Victor Finokin was going to take it. Leaves it to Pat de Grind. Pele, he's shouting instructions with Seamus Flanagan over there on the line. Shouting instructions to the Monagea backs. A good kick in there by Pat de Grind. Kevin Hogan goes high for it. Victor Finokin gets his hand to it. Donny Helley, he boots it out the wing and they're racing out for it. Victor Finokin and Donny Helley, shoulder to shoulder. Donny Helley wins the challenge, gets it up towards his brother Pat. It fails to come up for Pepper. It comes up the second time. He gets it out towards Brian Scanlon. Brian gets a boot to it. John Hogan, the big cornerback, racing back for it. Brian Hogan. Scanlon challenges him and judged to have fouled him. And it's a free for John Finokin. He's leaving it to Pat Ryan. And I noticed that the Ballybricken backs are moving all up the field. There's nobody down there now but one full back and one cornerback. The rest of them are all up here in this half. Donny Helley and Victor Finokin. Victor Finokin goes high. Liam Helley meets him shoulder to shoulder and is judged to a foul. It seemed to be fair and square again, but that's it. Jerry O'Sullivan coming out to take it. The man that scored the last point. Victor Finokin. Here he comes, Jerry O'Sullivan. A good kick by Jerry, sliding in a dangerous ball, backs and forwards going high. Martin Hogan and Donny Helley. And it comes to the centre forward, Kevin Ryan across, but Eddie Hogan holds it. It's Martin Hogan. No, it's Eddie Hogan. It comes out this side of the field and it's going to go in over the touchline as Gunnar Brown raced to stop it. It stood off his boat and out it went. Gunnar Brown and Tom Ryan raced to stop it, but it didn't. It beat both of them. And again, Pat Ryan going to take it. Patrick Ryan, a good kick up the field. Victor Finokin and Donny Helley going up for Donny Helley, punches it out towards the line. Damo Mahoney and Sean Normal clash for it. And linesmen's aside. It's a line ball to Ballybricken and Jerry O'Sullivan is going to take it. Jerry kicking their frees up this side. Gets a good hook shot in towards the goals. Donny Helley goes up again, but Victor Finokin just charged straight into him without looking at the ball, it seems, and it's a free out. A free out. Tom Mulcahy is going to be the man to take it. As you can hear, there's plenty of excitement here in the background. Monagea is sensing victory even at this stage. And there's about 6-7 minutes gone in the second half, maybe 8. High kick by Tom Mulcahy. John McGrath collects it after a tussle at centre field. John fists it out the wing, towards an on-running Donny Helley. Donny Helley goes down for it, gets it up. He's chased by Kevin Ryan, and he gets it up towards Brian Scanlon. Brian collects it. John Horgan is trying to shadow him out along there, but Brian's speed should beat him, and he does, but he loses control as he goes in. Flicks it across the goals. There's Bertie Hartnett, who handles it beautifully, and Bertie Hartnett seemed to be upended. But the referee says that he slipped and then held the ball too long, and it's a free out. Bertie a little unlucky there. I thought he collected possession beautifully from a Brian Scanlon cross as he turned. He fell, whether he was brought down or slipped, but referee seems to think he slipped. They will get into the when it comes to Brian Scanlon, a low free. Brian racing through, gives it to Pat Hemley. No, Seamus Sullivan comes out for it, gives a beautiful pass to Gunnar Brown. Gunnar with the left leg, a great chop and a great save. And a great goal! Or is it? No, he went off the crossbar. What an incident there. John McGrath ran onto the save ball and shot it. It must have hit the crossbar. And Gunnar Brown was stretched after the rebound, but the ball has gone out wide. The referee is talking to fullback Ned Ryan. Gunnar Brown needing attention. But what a let off for Ballybricken. Monagea pounded them with everything they had there. And on two occasions it could have gone in. Seamus Sullivan, a brilliant pass to Gunnar Brown, shot a great shot. Goalie made a brilliant save. Out it came. And shot again by Gunnar Brown, but it's gone wide. John Howligan to kick it out. There's a few switches. Number 12. Down here is Nick Green going back, corner back. Not a great kick by John Howligan. It comes to Pat Finucane. Pat Finucane kicks it out to his brother Victor. Victor up the field. Tommy Dowling goes high, but it just beats him. And they're full forward. Tony Barry, kick blocked down. This is Tom Ryan. And that's a 45. Kevin Hogan forced to kick it out of the end line. Had to handle the ball, slid off their fingers there. And I suppose the safest thing to do was boot it out. There's a little bit of a sing-song going on behind me now. Monagea, Monagea. And I'm sure there'll be more than that sang tonight. Victor Finucane to take it. A good run with the left leg. It's a curling ball in the dangerous ball. Tommy Dowling goes high, but it goes wide. It goes wide. It was close to the post, but it just stopped down wide. That's it. I shouldn't. No. Tom Mulcahy boots it out the field. Up it goes. Kevin Ryan gets it and gets a free for his efforts. Victor Finucane with that left leg is going to kick it again. The shouts of blowing a whistle, but will be a long time. There's about 15-16 minutes gone. Victor Finucane to take it. A good kick by Victor, a high curling ball as well. Tommy Dowling goes high, blocks it down against Tom Mulcahy, and it's gone out for a 45. This is one of the hardest balls to judge whether one should try and leave it go wide. He's about to take it. There were two dangerous balls he's kicked in so far. I'm sure he's going to try the same this time. Yes, same type of ball in high. Donny goes up, drops it, but gets it again. His clearance half blocked down by Jerry O'Sullivan. Jerry coming out this side, hops and runs twice around Donny. Gets a good ball in across the goal. But Tom Mulcahy comes out and gathers it in his chest and gets fouled in the effort and gets a free out. Monagea enters Timmy Mulcahy, Davy Hawk, John Sullivan, Pally, all of those people urging their team on, but Jerry O'Sullivan gets it from the shot free. It comes in, Liam Hurley, he gathers it, boots it out this side towards Donny Hurley. Pat Finucane goes higher though, but Sean Norman breaks it down. Liam Hurley gets it booted in again, out the field. Tom Wilkinson and John McGrath goes high. Donny Hurley gets it booted and launches up the field. Monagea playing with fierce determination. Pat Hurley and Padraig Ryan. Padraig Ryan gets it booted, drives it back up the field. Martin Hogan there in possession, being challenged by his corner forward. Eddie out towards Brian Scanlon. Brian Scanlon picks it up, does his toe to hand, sells it dummy. Victor Finucane is trying to shadow him. Victor Finucane is still chasing him, but Brian Scanlon is still going with it. A nice little ball, but Padraig Ryan cuts off the attack, clears it out the side of the field, slices it. It might make a touchline, they're racing for it, and it's coming this way. And it does make the touchline right into my own boot, as a matter of fact. There's a Monagea ball. Conwan going to take it. No, it's Eddie Hogan that's going to take it. Eddie centre back. His brother Kevin would have found a place in this team as well, but sadly for him, he's a leg injury that has kept him out the last 4 games. Bryce Scanlon going up for it. It's knocked down there, a bit of a tussle. Padraig Ryan seems to have got it. Pat Hurley tries to block him, but he gets a high, lofty kick up towards Con Martin. Con comes out for it and holds it well. Gets in a left boot despite the attention of Kevin Ryan. But Padraig Ryan again, Pat Hurley and Padraig Ryan. Challenges for it, but it's a free up. Pat Hurley, he judged to have fouled Padraig Ryan. Pat Hurley, he seems to be injured. Vincent Foley giving him attention there. This famous battle, but Pat seems to be okay. Padraig Ryan gets a boot at it. Up the field towards Liam Hurley. Liam Hurley and Victor Fano can go for it. Liam gathers it, gets in a boot. It's a high, lofty ball, but it's spinning and curling and coming very near the line. Padraig Ryan and Gunnar Brown coming out for it. Padraig Ryan is judged to have fouled the Gunnar Brown, and it's going to be a free up to be taken by by Donny Hurley here. Monagea, as I said, playing with fierce determination. Pat Hurley, he goes down injured. He got injured in that last tackle. Monagea is still anxious to get scores. The team at this stage might be content to defend, but no, they're coming forward all the time. Pat Hurley getting a spray from Dr. Davy Hogg. And he's limping a good bit, but he seems to be staying on. I think there's a knee injury, at least that's where the water seemed to fall. And he's switching with Brian Scanlon. He's gone in corner forward. Maybe he just to let it get a bit of a rest. Brian Scanlon coming out centre forward now, marking Victor Finucane. Donny kicks it low up towards the gunner. It spins away small when the gunner comes out and collects it. It's gone out of view for us. So second in towards Pat Hurley here. Out comes full back Ned Ryan, but he only gets as far as Donny Hurley. Donny stows in a small bit out the side of the field. Seamus Sullivan charging out for it. But Padraig Ryan gets there before him, does the toe to hand, boots a good one up the field. Eddie Hogan comes out for it, grabs it into his chest, tries up along the field, he drives it. But it goes that little bit too far for Seamus Sullivan. Tom Ryan is the man in possession at the moment, fouled there in the corner. I think it's by Pat Hurley, his strong son coming down from that side. He goes up the field there by Tom Ryan, but John McGregor comes in, cuts it off. Again as Tom Ryan flicks it out this side of the field, and a sliced ball goes out over the line to give Donny Hurley another line ball for Monagea. John McGregor collects the shot ball, sends it straight across the goals there, Bertie Hartnell goes up for it. Bertie is beaten by a sub that came on there. I think he's Ollie Power. Martin Hogan racing for it, gets down for it, seems to have been fouled, and there was a fair bang out of that as Tommy Dowling kicked at it, but it's going to be a free out anyway. Monagea, and Tom Mulcahy is the man that's going to take it. There's about 8 or 10 minutes, about 8 minutes left in this game. Yeah. Monagea leading by 2-6 to 2 points. Free out from Tom Mulcahy, lowish one from Tom. Blocked there by Ballybricken substitute. I think maybe it was Conor Shea, it could be Con Ryan as well, they're just calling him. Taken by Padraig Ryan to Victor Finucane. Victor does the toe to hand, beats Donny Hurley. Pat tries to block him down, he kicks a good one. That's gone straight over the bar with the left leg. A good left-legged player, Victor Finucane, taking a point there. 2-6 to 3 points. Strong son. A very, very strong son. Pat Sogro putting on his cap, and he's going to need his cap here, for the sun is very severe. And a fine cap it is, I must say, as Tom Mulcahy kicks that one out the field. Hard to grind it, but Liam Hurley grabs and breaks down. He gives it into Gunnar Brown, and Gunnar takes it on the run. He's bursting through. He gives it into Seamus Sullivan, who collects and shoots it, but it's just gone to the wide of the post as the fullback came to him, closing down his angle. Seamus booted it. It screamed out wide. Or did it get a deflection? The referee, the goalie, booted it out the field as if it was a 65, but it seemed to go wide here. Maybe it got a deflection. No, it's a 45 as Pat Hurley needs attention at the centre of the field. That knee seems to be giving trouble, and I'd say he's going to stay on anyway. He's going to stay on anyway. But he's not going well on that leg, and it was a 65. I must apologise to Seamus Sullivan. His shot must have got a deflection, and Donny Hill, he's going to take a 45, sorry. Two 6 to 3 points. A good one by Donny, a good thump high into the air. Seamus Sullivan goes up for it. It slips from his fingers, but he grabs it again, gets it left leg, turns with the left leg and kicks it in. The goalkeeper holds it. John O'Donovan. John's shot blocked down by Liam Hill here, and it's put out over the end line there by the cornerback, John White. And it's another for corner. And Tom McCarthy is making an appearance on the field. We may have lost you there for a minute. We had another bit of a problem with batteries, but we're live again in the air. And this time it's Padraig Ryan to take a free for Ballybricken. Shortish one this time from Padraig, and Sean Normal comes out and boots it first time, but it comes again as far as Padraig Ryan. John McGrath coming to challenge him, and John shields him well, challenging him well. And Padraig Ryan slips his ice around him, and John McGrath robs him. John takes his time, goes down for it, gets it up, gives a look, and gets a good boot in across towards Gunnar Brown, ever ready Gunnar Brown, but this time as Tom Ryan comes out for it, gets it up, boots it high into the air. Liam Hurley is under it, but Sean Normal goes highest, knocks it down towards Donny Hurley. Donny is fouled by Victor Finoken though, and gets his free up, and I'm sure he'll be satisfied with that, because as the seconds tick away, my watch says 4 minutes remaining in this game. There may be a little bit of injury time. It's 2-6 Monagea, 3 points for Ballybricken, and surely now it's only a matter of going through the motions. Monagea should have no problem holding out here. As a matter of fact, they're pressing. Go back to do it again. I suppose. I don't know. Tim Wilkinson, judged to have fouled that ball as he came out with it. It's taken quick by Donny Hurley out towards Brian Scanlon, but the referee calls it all back and says the ball must be taken from the spot. So Brian Scanlon is going to have a shot at goal. Monagea played this game with an exceptional amount of skill today and some brilliant passing movements that ended in 2 goals and 6 points. And that one has just gone to the right and wide after a good kick by Brian Scanlon, but it just stayed too much to the right. About 3 minutes. Right, whatever, so it's yourself now. Bertie Hatton is racing out the wing with Pat Finoken. Bertie gets a go to Brian Scanlon going down there. And judged to have been fouled, and it's a free in for John McGrath from Monagea. John McGrath to take it. Bit of fire seems to be gone out of it now. Ballybricken must surely know at this stage. And Bertie Hatton goes out there, the wing for that one, gives it back out again to John McGrath. John with the left leg boots a beauty across the goals. Tom McCarthy is under it. Tom goes high for it. It breaks to the Gunnar Brown as he races out the wing for it. He's been challenged by the cornerback, but he sells one dummy, sells another, and he's racing out for it. Gets it out to Liam Hurley. Liam, shot blocked down, comes to Donny Hurley. Donny Hurley being shadowed by Tom Ryan. It comes to Ned Ryan, the fullback. John O'Mahony and Eddie Hogan tussling there with Eddie Hogan just to foul John O'Mahony. Hardwick Ryan kicks it quickly. Liam Hellhead trying to break down the shot. As it's lofted into the air, Connie won, but Sean Armyle beats Tony Barry for it, and comes out again. It comes out as far as Kevin Ryan. Victor Finoken is the man who eventually gets it, pumps it in towards the goals again, and it's just left go wide. Good covering there by Tom Mulcahy. He covered off his man and the ball hopped harmlessly wide, and that's what Monagea want to see at this stage. Closing down the Ballybricken forwards every time they get possession. It's paid off and there's 2 minutes left in this game. Tom Mulcahy with the kick out, a good high one from Tom. Wind holding it. John McGrath goes highest, breaks it down to Eddie Hogan, boats it up the field. Tom Ryan racing for it, but Seamus Sullivan is going to beat him for it and beating Ed Ryan as well. And he does so. He rounds it, gets it onto his left foot. Donny Hurley is running with him, but he gets it inside to Gunnar Brown. Gunnar racing to it, he's held up and it's a free and it could well be a penalty, but what a beautiful pass by Seamus Sullivan. Gunnar Brown ran into the centre, the Seamus came out the wing. With the left leg, he placed it into the path of Gunnar Brown, who got possession and was fouled. Brian Scanlon going to take it, and Brian will surely be content to slot this one straight over the bar. John Whalen, representing the county board, has the cup here at the gate, and I'm sure he'll be happy to present it to Monagea. And Brian Scanlon kicks a point to make it 2-7 to 3 points. And now there's another sub coming on the Monagea team. I think it's Sean Flanagan. Yes, Sean Flanagan is coming on for Bertie Hartnett. They'll all be happy to get a run in this county final. And what a great honour it is, surely, as the ball kicked out this side of the field. Liam Hill here racing for it. And so is Tony Barry. Sean Norman gets there first, gets a boot to it and out over the sideline. And it's going to be a line ball for Ballybricken. But Finoken going to take it. Monagea played with determination today. I just don't think they could have been beaten.
Come on.
No kick blocked down there by Tom Wilkinson, and it's gone in over the line again, and John McGrath is going to take it. Tony Hurley going to take it. Monagea running to slow it down, and so well they might, because they played it at a high speed all day. Donny Hurley to take it, and a good one up towards Tom McCarthy. Tom goes up for it, knocks it down. Tom Ryan comes out with it and wins a free out. Cornerback Ollie White going to take it, gets up the field. John McGrath intercepts it, but the ball has gone out of the line. It's going to be a Ballybricken ball. Time and now stopwatch is virtually up. He may play a few minutes injury time, we don't know. Tom Ryan is going to kick this one anyway. Boots it up along the touchline this way and out over the touchline it goes. A line ball from Monagea. Up. Tom Mulcahy going to take what could well be his last kick, because my watch says the time is up. The last one is a good one into the centre, where it's blocked down there by Ballybricken man. He gets it to Tony Barry. Tony Barry challenged by Brian Scanlon, gets a good high kick, but he slices it. Ballycon one racing out for it here with a new subject after coming in, and it comes to Liam O'Mahony, gets it to centre, but out comes Martin Hogan with the left leg, boots it up the field, and the game is over, and Monagea are county football champions in the novice grade, and well deserving of their victory. Brilliant win for Monagea, and I'll tell you one thing, there'll be a certain...
On behalf of the Limerick County Board, I would like to Monagea on winning this county final. It is a big honour for Monagea, and I suppose the greatest honour we have is to have here a former parish priest of yours, Canon Lyons from Ballingarry. And while we have a man like Canon Lyons in West Limerick, the GA will always be alive. Now, It was a grand game to watch. The score doesn't justify it. And Ballybricken gave you a sporting game coming from a very small parish like your own. So, first of all, before I say any more, I would ask you to give a good round of applause to Ballybricken. And I'm sure Ballybricken won't mind me saying a few personal words. I suppose, like, I am happy too to see Monagea as county champions, because in the early years of the GA in West Limerick, I often collected the youth of Monagea to play with Newcastle West. And I suppose I'm glad that you have a few Newcastle West boys with you today, even though they weren't much good. It is a great thing for me to represent the county board with two of the smallest parishes in the county Limerick, and to see the two of them doing what we in the GA would expect, playing the game as it should be played. You have to go no further, lads. I'm glad that you won, and I'm glad that it was Ballybricken that you met, and seeing such a sporting game, I congratulate Monagea, and I would ask Canon Lyons, seeing at 93 years of age, Canon, I don't like to say that now, but I know you would cut the socks out of me if you got the chance. Brian. This is your captain. Congratulate you, Brian.
Thanks very much, John, and thanks, Canon. Again, I'd like to thank finally 3 cheers for Ballybricken. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
I'm delighted he's here today for this historic occasion. I am tour for the club, and I'd like to congratulate the players on bringing today and all their matches in such a sporting displays and very good football, great teams, and we're all the parish and like the parish from experience greater the spirit and the determination from spring to spring. I can't mention any names now, but all the players and the selectors and the trainers, and who I suppose I can say Paddy because he's from St. Kieran's, but And after all training dedication, they have brought the first county title to Monagea, and please God, next year we'll have another great year. And I'm sure that they deserve a few days celebrations. And before I finish, I'd like to thank all their wives and things for being so patient and so generous to give them time to play football for Monagea. Now, just one word after me, I'd say Paddy here, because he put the gloss and good material, and he's here, I think.